Hello, everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode of Hustle Today. I have brought yet another guest for you today. This person is a 40-year-old man. His name is Kanishka. He's from Kolkata, and he was working as a senior manager in a firm. And he knew about marketing, but he was looking to learn digital marketing. How is it done? And it's quite a different domain for him. He somehow found his way to DDIP. And after coming to DDIP, he learned how to do digital marketing, how to build his personal brand. And he didn't stop there. He went ahead, he applied all those things. And within 6 months, he scaled from being a senior manager to chief marketing officer in a different firm at a very senior level position within 6 months of completing DDIP. That is something very incredible. And all of it at the age of 40. So let's get to know how he did it. Let's get him on the call. Hello, Kanishk. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much, Divya. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. So happy to see you after batch 2 days. You used
That's
to be
right.
my.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I had a wonderful memories of the digital Deepak internship program, and I'm quite glad to meet you after so many days.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm now curious to know, like, okay, I had my own journey, how I came to DDIP. How did you come to DDIP?
Yeah, that's a quite an exciting story, actually. Before I start, let me give you a little bit background about myself. So
Mhm.
what I was doing before DDIP. So I started my career way back in the year 2000 when I graduated with information technology from BMS College of Engineering, Bangalore. And after that, I joined TCS as a software developer. Worked there for a couple of years, and then I went to the UK to do my MBA. From University of Strathclyde, Glasgow. And
Mhm.
after that, I moved into more business focused roles. So I was leading and managing large business transformation programs, various clients in the UK, and also, doing a lot of client engagement work. So while
Mhm.
discussing with customers, and it started to emerge that the customer was always looking for good touch points and experience in
Mhm.
however they engage with us. So, and
Mhm.
that's point of time when I realized the importance of digital marketing. But at that point of time, I would say another 6, 7 years from before now, I wasn't sure of the path, what path I would take to achieve my goals. Because my interest started to grow over and over of time as I started to read more about digital marketing, look at analyst reports, speak to a lot of industry experts and all that. I realized the tremendous importance that digital marketing and how it is going to shape today's world. So that's
Mhm.
where my interest started. And I was looking for some place, where I could put in a more structured approach to learning
Mhm.
digital marketing. And that's when I happened to see one of your ads in Facebook, I guess, about the digital Deepak internship programs. And I looked at Deepak's profile. I was really impressed about his thought process, his foresight, his vision about India in the 21st century and how
Mhm.
digital marketing would be a key enabler to business transformation. So given the fact that I had a background in digital transformation and I was wanting to move to digital marketing, so the
Mhm.
digital Deepak internship program was a natural choice for me because that was it provided me the platform to start my dreams and start chasing my dreams and go for a fantastic career in digital marketing. So
Mhm.
I was quite lucky to apply for this program and join the program in batch 2.
And I would like to mention that this somehow happened for us at the very right time because India was just about to go into lockdown. And then just a month ago, DD had announced, I got the announcement over email that, okay, internship program batch 2 is about to happen. And then once I got that email, I was like thinking, okay, fine. I know what digital marketing is, but I don't know how it is done. So let's get to it. And then somehow we started the internship program and then lockdown happened. And then we were forced to stay indoors, nothing else to do. So complete focus was on it. And I remember from our days, like almost everybody was so enthusiastic. Everybody was into it. So those were the days we used to interact on Facebook. Didi used to comment, we used to comment, and etc. Those were some very interesting days.
Absolutely. And I was taken back to my student days at college, because by that time I had already been working for about 15 years. It was great to be back in college, a new kind of college, which is virtual, where people
Yes.
are across India and the world. And
ab-
great meeting and talking to a lot of people and trying to understand their vision about digital marketing and being led by DD in the front and DD Army, if you remember. That was
Yes,
the
absolutely.
So it was great to be part of that army and literally look at digital marketing in a new way, in a very structured way, and I remember learning about marketing basics, learning about customer avatars, how to build your buyer behavior, how to do copywriting, write sales pages, how to build your own first WordPress website, how to write blogs, lead generation, you name it, it's there. So for me, the biggest value add was that it was a starting point for me in my career, and that is been a truly terrific turnaround for me, which I never imagined to happen before. DDIP. Thank you, Digital Deepak, and thank you, team, for giving me this opportunity for transforming my career to what I am today.
Okay, thanks. That is very interesting. So I would like to dig a little deeper into it. When you say that it has completely transformed, and there were like 7 modules back in the day. Today we have 16, so DDIP program has evolved. But I want to know what specific module or aspect of DDIP was played the most significant role when you say that, okay, it was transformative for you.
One of the lessons that I enjoyed the most was actually marketing automation and learning Zapier. So how you could completely automate the marketing processes, the business processes, and generate lead instantly. So I enjoyed thoroughly that marketing automation class. And given my background in business process automation before that, I could highly relate to. And now I felt that's an additional component which I can include in my management consulting strategy going forward. So these are the things which I didn't know before I joined the program. But now I know that in transformation, we looked at people's process, operation, different things across the enterprise, because we do an enterprise-wide business transformation. But I didn't know the marketing side of things. So while I was looking at the different, improving the customer experience, because at the end of the day, we need to put ourselves in the shoes of the customer.
Absolutely.
That is the thought process. So I decided to. So one of the transformational aspects of this program, DDIP, was learning to put yourself in the shoes of the customer, thinking like the customer,
Exactly.
experiencing the pains and challenges, and coming back with a world-class solution that is going to be second to none. And that is what I learned. And believe me, after I learned Zapier, I understood how value add the tool is. It helps you to generate the entire automation. You can literally take thousands of data from Facebook, capture leads, put it into an Excel sheet, send it to another CRM system. So it helps to, because in today's world, if you look at it carefully, different IT systems are separate. They're all distant. So you have a CRM system, you have a marketing automation, you have everything. But Zapier was a tool that literally sits in between different systems and helps you to integrate. So you get, so what happens at the end of the day is you get to see an end-to-end flow of data from point A to point B. And that's what was very interesting, because that is where you kind of feed that data into different, in the downstream. If you look at downstream systems, you could feed that data into different, I would say, business analytics solutions to come up with more insights. And that then becomes like a cycle. So you take that data again, feed it back, again, you transfer it through the process, submit to analytics, and that goes on and on. And that helps business owners to get a very good view of how their business processes are performing in real time. So that is something I enjoyed learning during the program, and that is something which I'm right now carrying on in my organization as a CMO. So I'm trying to implement such processes so that at the end of the day, the customer is king and he enjoys every breath, every time he interacts with
the brand. Yeah.
get our solutions and services.
Absolutely. I have one critical question. By the time DDIP batch 2 got over, we were in the middle of the pandemic, and the pandemic was actually at its peak when it was hitting its highs back in May, June 2020. So during this time when people were losing jobs, people were out of jobs, how did you motivate yourself from being in a job as a senior manager to find more and bigger opportunities for yourself where you ended up becoming a CMO? How did you motivate yourself and what did you do?
That's a very good question, Divya. So I think for me, the pandemic has been very useful because the entire world moved online, businesses moved online, and I could foresee it. So while we were doing the program, I understood that now the pandemic has started. People don't want to follow traditional modes of marketing. They want to move into more online forms of marketing. and that was the right time. So it was quite a good time to to attract customers online.
Mm.
So and that I felt as a big opportunity, in fact. So the pandemic has actually given a big boost to digital businesses. If you look at it, most
Mhm.
of the digital businesses, their sales have rocketed during the pandemic. And I feel that everyone should utilize this opportunity to learn the most effective digital marketing tools and technologies and get themselves better prepared during the pandemic, and don't give ear to people saying my job has gone, I have nothing to be optimistic. This is the time to win, not to lose. This is the
Mm.
time to invest your training in digital marketing and take the customers online, give them a good experience. As I said before, the customer is the king. We need to think in terms of the customer. This is the opportunity once in a lifetime during the pandemic to consolidate our knowledge in digital marketing and prepare the best products and solutions that we can offer to different customers.
Understood. So that was the motivation and very interesting because when people are losing hope, you still had the vision of what is important. What exact steps did you take to build your personal brand during this time that landed you this job at a senior level position?
Okay. So while I was doing the program, I came to learn about how to build a WordPress website, how to
Mhm.
write blogs, and also about how you can use YouTube to your advantage to create enriching videos. So one of the things that I did was after the program ended, I quickly bought hosting plan, and I set up my own portal, kanishkadigital.com, where I started writing a lot of blogs on digital marketing. So I started writing a lot of blogs. At the same time, I launched my YouTube channel, Kanishka Digital Talks, where I
Mhm.
started speaking on some of the latest trends in digital marketing. So
Mhm.
essentially, these were very short. I didn't want to take much time with anyone. So maybe a short 3 or 5 videos talking about some of the latest trends from the world of digital marketing. So
Mhm.
on one hand, it helped me to build my interest in digital marketing. At the same time, it helped to show people about my knowledge and experience and depth in the area.
Mhm.
So and then what I did was, once I created a series of blogs and a series of YouTube videos, I started cascading it across various social media channels like Facebook and LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is a place because a lot of the corporate senior people use LinkedIn. They hardly use Facebook. They're all on LinkedIn. So that's
Mhm.
when I started getting a lot of responses. So people liking, enjoying my blog, people even suggesting some ideas also. Which are the
Mhm.
blogs you should write? Okay, so you have said you have written a good blog on marketing automation. Now, why don't you write another blog on how to find HubSpot, which is one of the leading marketing automation tools? What is your views on account-based marketing? How is
Mhm.
HubSpot one of the best marketing tools? So I started now thinking towards HubSpot. So you see, there is a chain of events which were happening at that point, and I continued to create content. This
Understood.
content is king. So you should not stop there. What I would advise students is don't stop. Keep on creating content, keep on putting it across different social media. And
Mhm.
that's happened to me. And what happened was, ultimately, I started getting a lot of followers in LinkedIn. And one fine day, that wonderful mail came for an interview. So, that was the starting point of my success. So, there's the pandemic, jobs are not there. Jobs are there. You just need to know the path to find it.
Wonderful. And it's great to know that you had the clarity of what to do and then you went ahead, you applied it, and you didn't just apply it in one particular fashion. You tried different ways and then you somehow found success. Now, this brings me to another point, which is we are in the middle of pandemic's third wave where it's just about to hit us. The COVID cases are rising. And I know that a lot of people still would be in that same situation where they would either lose their newfound jobs or their existing jobs or not find new job opportunities. Um, in such a scenario, and knowing digital marketing and its potential now, what is that one message you would like to give to the audience who are watching this video?
Winners always take quick decisions. They don't procrastinate. We all know that we are going through tough times. But does that mean we lose hope? Never. We have to stay optimistic. We have to fix our goals. We have to
Mhm.
all act like winners at the end of the day, not losers. And this is a high time that we invest ourselves in digital marketing training, especially programs like DDIP, which will give you the direction to start your journey. Learn the different concepts, learn the fundamentals in digital marketing, learn some tools, try to apply them. For example, in DDIP, I learned the theoretical concepts of Google Ads, but I implemented it also in one of the assignments, if I remember, and I failed in the first attempt.
Mhm.
I was spending a lot of money, but no results. But I didn't lose hope. I kept on trying. I kept on trying. And finally, I started to get good results, good ROAS or return on ad spends and all that.
Mhm.
So I would say that don't lose hope. Keep your mind focused. Start learning digital marketing, because all businesses are moving to online platforms. You have to remember that. So this is high time that we engage all our resources to learn digital marketing and try to specialize if possible. So if you're interested, for me, I had an automation background. So naturally, marketing automation was something which I found very interesting. But for you, it may be different. You may start to like blogging, or you may do a lead generation. You may specialize in lead generation. You may go for interactive content. And some, if you have an, and for example, if you have an engineering background, if you're from a computer science background, what I tell students is to focus on artificial intelligence, because AI in this year and onwards is going to play, AI and virtual reality is going to play a very big role in digital marketing. For example, one of the trends that I am seeing nowadays is that influencer marketing is becoming more driven by AI. We all
Yes.
know what influencer marketing is. Okay. So in
Mhm.
every field of business, there in niche, or as we say,
Mhm.
sometimes companies tend to engage with their influencers to cascade their products and services. Now, what
Mhm.
AI systems are essentially doing is that they are intelligently searching the internet for different profiles and suggesting to companies that these are the people you should connect with and
Mhm.
engage. So these are some of the things that I see happening in 2022. And this is an opportunity very much if you're from a computer science background to go for AI. Otherwise, there are various other options in digital marketing. You can specialize on Facebook ads, Google ads. You can help your clients to reach out online using these different ads. You can write blogs. You can do YouTube marketing. You can create fantastic YouTube. And there's a whole world of affiliate marketing, which is
Mhm.
another big, which I haven't really explored much, but which is another big area where a lot of students can specialize on. So I just can't believe when I was at that age, young, I didn't have so many opportunities. It was either medical or engineering to get into. But nowadays, people are so lucky, you get so much opportunities to explore in digital marketing, and digital Deepak program is the best place to start that. At least you have a good platform to learn from the master himself and become a specialist in one of the areas. That is my message. Always be a winner.
Thank you. I do not know many people, Kanishk, who are a 40-year-old man and they're as motivated as you. I mean, I would say that you're a 40-year-old man with the motivation of a 20-year-old man. Boy, and that is very interesting to watch because people need this in these hard times. The motivation to discover new things, see what the future is bringing to them, and start preparing for it. This is not very common these days. So, thank you so much for that wonderful message. And it's wonderful to know about your journey and how did you continue to learn and take action and achieve success for yourself. And I hope that you achieve even more success. And maybe after 6 months again, 1 year, I get to interview you again on this channel. And that would be an absolute pleasure.
It would be my pleasure to have another meeting session, how I progressed during the year and what are the new things I found out, which I would love to share with you and your audience.
Absolutely, absolutely. It would be a pleasure to meet up once again. Thank you so much for your time, Kanishka, and I wish you all the best. A very happy new year, and hoping to have an interview with you very soon.
Thank you so much. It will be a pleasure. Thank
Thank you.
you.